Joe the Eaglet spent years building his nest, fish by fish, and never once stopped to think about what would happen if one bad day took it all away. That doesn't make him careless. It makes him exactly like most eagles in this forest, myself included many winters ago. I am Uncle Sam, and I've lived through enough winters in this forest to recognize that question the moment it shows up in a young eagle's mind. What would happen to everything I have if one day it was all taken away? Today you're going to find out exactly what happened to Joe the Eaglet the night that question finally caught up with him. And by the time this video ends, you're going to know something most eagles in this forest only learn when it's already too late. How protected you really are, and what to do about it, without spending fish you don't have. Stick around until the end, because what you least expect is exactly what's going to protect you the most. Joe the Eaglet had just finished paying off his nest. It took him years of work, every fish counted, every sacrifice calculated, until that nest was finally completely his. That same night, while he was celebrating with Fur the Eaglet, something on the forest news made him catch his breath. Another forest, far from his own, had just shaken. Nests that took years to build, reduced to scattered branches in a matter of seconds. Joe the Eaglet turned off the news. But he couldn't turn off the question stuck in his chest. What would happen to everything I have if that happened to me? If that question just made you uncomfortable, stay with me, because you're not going to be the only one. Most eagles in this forest, probably including you, have their nest, their saved fish, their whole way of making a living, built on a foundation they've never once put to the test. And today you're going to find out, with real numbers, exactly how prepared or exposed you actually are. Let's start with something you're not going to like hearing. In this forest, more than 2 out of every 3 eagles have no real protection against a disaster. No plan, no reserve, not a single fish set aside for that day. And 1 out of every 5 eagles doesn't even have a handful of fish, saved for an emergency of any kind, let alone one as big as an earthquake. This isn't because the eagles in this forest are careless. It's because any eagle's brain is wired to prepare for the danger it sees every day, not the one it almost never sees. A young eaglet checks the weather before flying. Almost none of them check what would happen to their nest if the ground itself started moving. And here's the part that surprises people the most. You don't have to live right on top of an active fault line for this to reach you. Just living in any large forest across the United States, on the West Coast, near the Pacific, or even in central regions almost nobody keeps an eye on, is enough to put you inside a real risk zone. The fear Joe the Eaglet felt that night, watching news from a forest far away, wasn't overblown. It was, maybe for the first time, his instinct warning him about something his wallet hadn't caught up to yet. Here's where the story gets genuinely uncomfortable, so stay with me, because this is the part almost no eagle understands until it's too late. Imagine Joe the Eaglet's nest collapses. Doesn't matter why. An earthquake, a storm, whatever it is. The nest, physically, stops existing. You know what doesn't disappear along with the nest? The debt Joe the Eaglet still owes the central barn for building it in the first place. Take a second to really sit with that, because it's the heart of this whole video. The central barn doesn't lend fish thinking about the nest. It lends fish thinking about you paying it back, whether that nest exists tomorrow or not. If the nest disappears and you still owe fish for it, you still owe exactly the same amount of fish. You can end up paying, month after month, for a nest you no longer have anywhere to sleep in. That's what can happen to any eagle who never asked itself the question Joe the Eaglet asked himself that night. If you just realized you never actually thought about this, say so in the comments. You don't need to say more than "I never thought about this before." That alone lets another eagle reading the comments know they're not the only one who's been distracted on this topic. And here's something important. Think of someone you care about. Someone with a nest, a business, a family, who has never once asked themselves this question. Send them this video right now, before you keep watching. What's coming next is exactly what that person needs to hear, and you'd rather they hear it from you than from bad news. Plenty of eagles think they're already covered, because they pay every month for something called protection. Here's the part the fat eagles never put on the counter when they sell you that protection. Most standard policies do not cover an earthquake. They don't cover a flood either. They cover fire, theft, some common damages. But the exact kind of disaster that scares eagles in this forest the most, according to their own fears, is exactly the one they're least likely to have covered. To get that specific protection, you have to ask for it separately, on its own, and almost no eagle finds that out until the day they need it and discover they never had it. This isn't an accident. The more specific and necessary a protection is, the easier it is for the fat eagles to leave it out of the basic package, knowing full well that most eagles will never ask. Asking is free. Not asking can cost you everything you have. The nest isn't the only thing at stake. If Joe the eaglet had a small business, selling fresh fish to other eagles in the forest, say, and that business shuts down for days or weeks while the forest recovers, the fish he didn't earn during that time never come back. Nobody hands them to him later. And meanwhile, his fixed costs keep running exactly the same, and there's something even quieter that gets lost along with it. The paperwork. The documents that prove that nest is yours, that those fish belong to you, that business is yours. If those papers only exist in one place, inside the nest, and the nest disappears, proving afterward what was yours becomes a long, exhausting fight, right when you have the least strength left to fight it. Everything you just heard is exactly what Fur the eaglet, Joe's cousin, already had figured out before anything happened. In a moment, I am going to tell you exactly what he did differently. But first, if you feel like this video just showed you a real gap in your own life, subscribe now, not later. Because on this channel we're going to keep talking about how to protect yourself from the things nobody teaches you to see coming. And if you're already subscribed, hit like. That's how this video reaches another eagle who right now is exactly as unprotected as Joe the eaglet was before that night. For the eaglet isn't richer than Joe the eaglet. He doesn't have more fish saved up, or a bigger nest. What he has is a plan, and that plan comes down to 5 concrete moves any eagle can start today, no matter how many fish they have right now. First, for the eaglet keeps, separate from everything else, a handful of fish set aside strictly for emergencies, and he never touches it for any other reason. It's not a fortune. It's enough to get through several weeks without income, while things get sorted out. Second, for the eaglet went through his protection line by line, and asked exactly what it covers and what it doesn't, including earthquakes and floods, even if that meant paying a little more every month. He'd rather pay that difference now than discover the gap on the day he needs it most. Third, for the eaglet keeps copies of his important papers somewhere other than his nest, not just in one place, and 2, so no disaster can take away the proof of what's his. Fourth, for the eaglet never keeps all his fish in one place, some in the central barn, some somewhere else safe, so no single event, no matter how big, can take all of it away at once. Fifth, for the eaglet has a plan that's actually been spoken out loud, not just thought about, with the eagles he cares about most. Where to go, how to reach each other, what to do first. A plan you never need, until the exact day you need it urgently. Joe the eaglet spent years building his nest without ever stopping to think about what would happen if one bad day took it all away. That night, he finally asked himself the uncomfortable question before a disaster asked it for him. You just ask yourself the same thing. You don't need to be rich in fish to be protected. You need a plan, even a small one, even if it starts today with almost nothing. The only truly expensive thing in this story is going on without asking yourself anything, until it's too late to answer. And here's something that might have happened to you too, maybe this very week. You worked all month, you did your numbers right, and still, when the end of the month came around, your fish were already gone. If you've ever asked yourself why your paycheck never lasts until the end, that's a different problem than the one we talked about today, but just as urgent. In the next video, I am going to explain exactly why that keeps happening to you, and what to do so it stops. You're not going to want to miss it. Understand it now. Protect what you already built.